Alright, so Funko revealed the rest of their 2021 Virtual Con NYCC Funko Pop exclusives today. And I gotta say that it is one of the most lackluster New York Comic Cons yet. Not a lot of showstoppers, not a lot of must-haves, nothing super special really. Some stuff that just seems like it wasn't even meant for this con, and way less exclusives than usual. And of course, it's due to pretty much the problems all around the world with the pandemic, the supply chains. We've seen a lot of cancellations with pre-orders, which is absurd, right? Like if you pre-order something, they should know exactly how many they need to make, and just don't release them until you have enough, even if it needs to be delayed, instead of canceling pre-orders. It's not exactly how pre-orders work, you know what I mean? But it's all due to the pandemic and the supply chains. So that's why this NYCC isn't as good as past NYCC Funko Pop exclusive releases, but I'll go through what they revealed today, give you my opinion on that, and at the end of the video, I'll give you my best advice on how to get all of these, where to get them, and what to look for, to increase your chances of getting what you want. Of course, like every con, there is some My Hero Academia. I don't watch the show myself, but I follow Funko Pops. Enough to know that this is just another All Might. I can't imagine My Hero Academia fans being too excited about just another All Might. I know there's tons of characters in the show, and I think most people would have preferred a character Funko hasn't made again instead of another All Might. On the right here, it's Tsuyo? I think I'm saying that right? Probably not. But this appears to be just the same mold of an existing pop, just in clear. And it's a pop that was announced like a year ago and just was never made until now. So obviously this wasn't supposed to be a con release, but they're slapping a sticker on it. Let me know if you're a My Hero Academia fan, if this pop is interesting to you, if you would be excited about it if it was just a common. From The Office, they're making Dwight's cousin, so that's cool that it's a new character. I'm sure Office fans would like to add this one, because thankfully they're not getting another Michael Scott or another Dwight. I think that the McDonald's chicken nuggets are some of the ugliest pops ever made, and even though I think some of the McDonald's pops are well designed, with nice sculpts and paint jobs and all that, I just don't like the idea of having McDonald's merch in my house. I just don't like that. But I will admit that out of all the chicken nuggets, this might be the one I like the most. It's actually kind of a little bit cute, but that's just compared to the other chicken nuggets, which I think are ugly. So to me, this is the least offensive one. Do I think it's a great pop or a really cool looking pop? Not really, but I like it more than the other chicken nuggets. They're also making the Diamond Collection Eevee, which is on course for the way that they're releasing all the Pokemon, you know, Common, Flocked, 10-inch, Diamond. Of course, I think that the Flocked Eevee is the best one, and I believe that one's like around $90 now. So if you missed out on that one, this one's not bad. I think it has potential to be valuable, or if you're just a completionist, now you got the Diamond Eevee as well. I think one of the better ones is this Stitch with the rollers. I haven't seen this movie in a very, very, very long time, but this is memorable to me. I think it looks good, it's different enough from the other Stitch figures. You know, totally new mold, new idea, and it's a nice one for the dedicated Stitch collectors. And another one of my favorites, even though I don't think this trio is very popular, it's the Three Musketeers Goofy. I've got the Mickey, I've got the Donald, and now Goofy rounds out the set. I really like the way they look. I like that they're in their own Three Musketeers box. And I like that they're all exclusives from different cons. So I'm definitely going to pick this one up. And I think a lot of Disney fans are going to be disappointed that there's only the Three Musketeers Goofy and this little Dutch girl from It's a Small World. I don't think the Small World pops are all that popular. The only reason I bought the Mexico one is because I have Mexican heritage. But I don't think there's that many people that love the ride so much that they need to collect all of them. If you're Dutch, this is cool. If you're not Dutch, I don't think people care really. They're also making Arthur from the Sword of the Stone, pulling out Excalibur, which would be cool if it's the first time we saw a Sword in the Stone pop, but they made a bunch of them already, and I don't think this property is that popular. Like if this was a common, would anybody be all that excited about it? I don't think so. It looks alright. Of course, it's a memorable scene, he's pulling out Excalibur, but there's a lot more Disney stuff they could make that I think people would be way more excited about than this. Kind of disappointed with these Disney releases. Honestly, I feel like there's a lot more exciting stuff for Loungefly bag collectors than Funko Pop collectors with this con. Like this Edward Scissorhands mini backpack. Not a big fan of having the pop heads on the backpacks, but since it's a mini one, it's a little cooler, right? And it's a character bag, I get that. But it does have some nice details. They're also making a bundle mini backpack and pop. And it's Yzma as a cat from Emperor's New Groove. And I believe it's wearing like some kind of raccoon or squirrel scout outfit. Kind of a deep cut, but they both do look pretty cute. The Ahsoka and Grogu or Baby Groot pack is a little bit more simple. Doesn't have as many layered pleather details, but the illustration on it is kind of nice. I like the colors. And there's also going to be a little wallet that goes with it. Pretty cute little set. I think would also make a pretty nice gift. And lastly, another Mandalorian mini backpack. And this time it's the Mandalorian with Grogu in his little space cradle. But it opens and closes, which shows the creativity of the Loungefly designers. What makes these backpacks unique is stuff like this. Is it the most attractive backpack? No. But the little gimmick of it opening and closing like that is pretty cool. It's kind of interesting. And I just like creativity like that. Now I'm going to talk about where you can get these and give my advice for stores in the United States because that's what I know. But after that, I'll flash where you can get them for the rest of the world. On the top left here, where it says Funko, these are going to be the ones you can only get on the Funko shop. And as of now, it's unclear because Funko's communication is awful, whether Funko Shop is only going to have these or if they're going to have some of the other ones as well, even though they're shared with other places. So some of these other ones down below that can show up and some of them might not. I'm guessing that maybe half of these will be on the Funko Shop. Who really knows? That's what happened last time at FunCon or the SDCC Con. And that will go live October 7th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Noon if you're on the East Coast. No lottery or anything, just a free-for-all. And there's probably going to be a waiting room system. So don't wait till right at 9 a.m. Go there before and join the waiting room. And then don't refresh your page or anything, just wait. Keep an eye on it. Hard to tell how smooth everything's going to go, so don't wait till right at 9 a.m. On the right here, the Chicken McNugget is also going to be available on the Funko Shop, but it also says Golden Arches Unlimited, which is McDonald's little gift shop store online. So all the shared retailers are supposed to go live on the 8th at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now in the past, some retailers go live the night before, like at 9 p.m., midnight on the East Coast. Some of them won't go live until later in the day. It can be very random. You're going to really have to be checking social media, checking all these stores. Definitely the night before and also in the morning. And if you don't see it go live right at 6 a.m., you're just going to have to keep checking. That's just the way it is. It's annoying. It's frustrating. But you know, it wouldn't be Funko collecting if it wasn't annoying and frustrating. Amazon is extremely difficult to predict for Goofy, Savant, and Lafayette. Best thing you can do is follow some Twitter Funko accounts that post when these go live. Toy Tokyo has actually been pretty easy to get recently, but that's because their bundles have had stuff that a lot of people don't want. It'll be half really popular pops and half not so popular pops, so people get gun shy. But this time, both of them are just Masters of the Universe, and one of them is a limited soda. So I expect this to go kind of fast, and it's also very hard to predict when this will go live. Sometimes Toy Tokyo doesn't go live until several days after. It's another one you're just going to have to watch. Entertainment Earth is pretty reliable. They will probably go live when they're supposed to on the 8th. Maybe not right at 6 a.m., but probably before 10 a.m. Reed Pop is a company that puts on conventions, so the NYCC Rat and Pigeon, the one with the green shirt, are just going to be at the actual New York Comic Con. I'm guessing at the Reed Pop booth. So that's where you have to get those. I could have sworn they've already made that rat. It might have some kind of color change. Box Lunch is pretty reliable. Like, Box Lunch will either go live the night before at 9 p.m. Pacific time or 6 a.m. when they're supposed to the next day. One of the two. If you really want that Stitch or the Yzma bundle, check those 2 times. Walmart will be a crapshoot. Impossible to predict if their website will go live when they're supposed to. It could have already gone live for all we know by the time this recording comes out. And also their shipping is atrocious. Almost every single thing I've ordered from Walmart is damaged. And it's almost 100% certain they will not get these in store. Box Lunch probably will. I forgot to mention that. But Walmart never, ever, ever gets anything in store the day they're supposed to with cons. And the employees won't know anything. Not their fault. So don't hassle them too much because, you know, they're just trying to do their job and they don't know. Hot Topic, same thing as Box Lunch. I would definitely check Hot Topic's site 9 p.m. Pacific time the night before, because even though Funko says the 8th, just check on the 7th at 9. Maybe even earlier. Just watch social media. And if it doesn't go live, then most certainly on the 8th, around 6 a.m., it will. They're pretty good at putting stuff online when they're supposed to, and also getting things in store. I will make a note that the Pumpkin King, which wasn't officially announced, for some reason says Funko headquarters only underneath the Hot Topic little section here. Don't know what that means really. If Hot Topic is going to get it as well, you would imagine it does. Like, that's like, why would they put it under Hot Topic? But it says Funko headquarters only as well. Really weird, right? Funko's communication is so awful. But maybe they'll have some at the headquarters and some at Hot Topic. Who knows what that means really. And also one that they didn't really officially announce. It's Jiraiya from Naruto, holding the blue ice cream he shares with Naruto. Kind of a cool one. I think it's going to be pretty popular. I think the Poison Ivy soda, Jiraiya, are probably going to be the first to sell out from Hot Topic, so don't dilly-dally too much. And lastly, GameStop. GameStop, same thing as Box Lunch and Hot Topic. Check the night before, watch it on social media. If it doesn't show up the night before, I'm pretty sure they're going to be punctual about putting it online at 6 a.m. on the 8th. GameStop has been very reliable lately, and their shipping is good. That should be the easiest ones to get. So yeah, I wish you guys all good luck. Don't get too frustrated. If you miss out online, at least Box Lunch, GameStop will most likely get stuff in store on the 8th. And also, if you happen to miss something that you really, really want, don't go FOMO buy it the same day, because that's when prices are going to be the highest. Usually with the releases, the same day or the next day, even the first week, they're really inflated on the secondhand market. Then they tend to settle way down. And that is the best time to get it after the excitement has passed. And then eventually they might go back up, but just don't FOMO buy right away because you might end up paying way too much. But yeah, good luck. Gonna be a little bit of a shit show I'm anticipating, but good luck. And now for the rest of the world, this is where you can get them.